Hey, everybody out there. So the podcast is going to sound just a little different today on this
Just a
final
little different.
episode of 2025 because Mike, that being me, I have one job. And
One job.
That job is green for record.
Red for record.
Oh, you're
red. Red for record.
Yeah, see, I can't even say it right. And so if
Mike,
it sounds a little different, now you know why.
I forgive you.
Thank you.
There's no issues here. You're a good man and a snappy dresser.
Yeah. Enjoy the episode.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, to the podcast. On today's episode, the final episode of 2025, we got something that is hopefully going to help to carry you into a new year in a better situation with something that is incredibly important to most of us anyway. That is family. Today we're going to talk about 7 habits that families develop that can sneak up on you and literally destroy your family.
Here on Just These Guys, we got Pastor Mike.
We have Dr. Parker in the house. So,
Or is the music done?
yeah, music's done. We just quit.
Just quit. Shut up.
It's done. So, I'm excited about this subject matter and ending the year on a heavy note. Not a light note.
Will destroy your family.
So, we're kicking off a brand new series at the church called My Crazy Family. And we're going to have some fun with it, but there's a whole lot of good that can come from it. If you read all throughout Scripture, there's so many crazy families, and there's just craziness from Old Testament to New Testament. It's all over the place, starting with Adam and Eve.
Can I borrow a line from you?
Yeah, go ahead.
To our listeners, if you heard that we're going to be talking about crazy families, and you're sitting there saying, I don't have a crazy family. You're the crazy one.
Yeah. If you don't think you got crazy in your family, you're it. You are it.
Hey, real quick.
Yep.
Before you launch in, I noticed this week because I don't pay attention to hardly anything. This was going a lot faster in rehearsal.
Mm-hmm.
But as I open up our podcast page, and it's not filling in real quick, so everybody just talk amongst yourselves for a second. There we go. Log in.
What rehearsal are you talking about, by the way?
There's one in my head.
Did you rehearse?
Last 30 days, these are the countries where multiple people are listening to us right now.
They're finding just these guys.
The United States.
Hey, finally.
But in the last 30 days, we've got a crap load of downloads from Japan, Hong Kong, Canada,
wow,
New Zealand, United Kingdom, Ireland, Singapore. And if we go back to before last month, there's also South Africa, Brazil, Singapore, Nigeria, United Kingdom, Mexico, Spain. So in addition to the United States and Kansas and Oklahoma and Texas and Missouri and Wyoming and Washington, D.C., which just thrills me to death. There's a politician out there listening to us.
There is some need in D.C.
For some wisdom from a couple of guys.
From a couple of yahoos in a basement.
Yeah.
In middle America. So,
in a van down by the river.
Yep.
So, thank you to everybody who's tuning in and listening,
Yeah.
both on the podcast and on the YouTube channel. We really, really appreciate it.
That is awesome. Thank you.
So just for that, Mike is going to reward you with 7 ways to destroy your family.
And before I, jump in again, don't forget to hit that like button.
Oh, yeah.
Hit that share button. And let's just keep putting something good out there.
Hey, if people in Japan are going to tune into this, then tell for your friends. And
Yeah.
just check it out.
What the heck?
That's what I did to him this morning. I'm telling him about a podcast that I'm listening to as I drive to work, and he's now going to listen to it, only because I happened to tell him.
Exactly. I wouldn't have even known.
Yeah.
So, and I do love a good murder mystery, by the way.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Well, we've got 7 ways to
This is-
murder your family
This is
here.
a murder mystery. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we got a lot of crazy that's all throughout Scripture, starting with Adam and Eve. I mean, they had 2 sons. And all it took was, let's just get beyond that first round. 2 sons, Cain and Abel. What happens? Cain kills Abel. And so,
What a family.
from the beginning, there has been crazy in families. I mean, it just goes all the way through. Right all the way up to, you can have some, you can take some relief from this. It has started literally from the beginning, and it goes right all the way up to your family, whoever you are. Because there's no family out there that doesn't have some element of crazy to it. We're all broken people trying to make a big relationship work. And it takes work. It's challenging. And so these are habits that, a lot of times it's just, this is the way we engage. This is the way we
Are
do
these
life.
good habits?
They are not good habits.
They're not good habits. Okay. So
They
let's
are.
see how many I can check off.
Yes. And so, well, you can turn them all into good
Okay.
by giving us some advice on what we might be able to do with these. Hey, you've dealt with this, trust me. All right, so this first one, are we ready? Drum roll. Number 1 is this: constant criticism instead of constructive communication.
Oh, boom. You can stop right there.
Yeah, we don't really even need to go
No.
farther.
You do that one, you don't need the other 6.
But a lot of times the constant criticism is just simply the way we communicate. We've gotten so used to talking to either our spouse or even our kids or maybe a sibling. We've just gotten so used to communicating that way. That's how we do it. And we don't expect them to be offended by it. This is just, listen, I'm just speaking my mind. But it becomes a habit.
Hey, you put your pillows on my side of the bed. Why,
Yeah. And a lot of times it starts with sarcasm. A little bit of sarcasm that then starts to build. But, the people that we are the meanest to are the ones who are closest to us.
Hey, nice shirt.
Yeah, thank you. Smarty. I got this for Christmas, by the
That's a
way.
beautiful shirt.
And I looked at it. My daughter got this for me.
Hey, audience, tell them, put a sport blazer over that sucker and bam!
A sport blazer?
There you go.
I
Yeah.
never would have pictured that.
Yes. Yes.
But, okay.
I'm telling
Well,
you.
I'm trusting you.
That's the end thing.
You have taken it to another level. But I got this from my daughter and
Beautiful.
son-in-law.
It's great.
And the first thought that went through my mind was, I'll never wear this.
Thank
I
you.
will never wear this. This looks like, to me, it looks like something that came out of Santa Fe, New Mexico.
No,
And-
this is awesome. It really is stylish.
You know what? Here's the deal. I'm wearing it on the friggin' podcast, and I've worn it like 5 times. And it's only the 30th. It's
Yeah.
only the 30th. So
And I'm not the only one to compliment you on that thing.
I know, and I've gotten several
Yeah.
compliments. And so my first thought, never trust it.
No. But you were criticizing them in your head.
In my head, exactly. But this whole idea of constant criticism, we have to be so careful because our words, literally, as Scripture says, have the power to kill and the power to give life.
Yes.
And so our words matter, and how we speak matters. And why would we not think about the very people that we love the most, the ones that are closest to us, speaking to them with kindness and love and all the things that we do to strangers? We'll go out there and treat a perfect stranger a whole lot better than we'll treat our
Oh, yeah.
very family.
We will compliment a stranger in the line of Starbucks about their shirt,
Mhm.
and our family, our spouse, our kids will get up nice and well dressed, and we'll just walk past them in the hallway and point out that their shoes are untied.
Sure. Yeah. Find that critical
Mm-hmm.
element. Well, so that's one thing that we could do to take a little crazy out of our families. Think about the words we're using.
Are your words intentionally are your words going to speak life
Yeah.
or speak death?
Yeah, exactly. So that's number one. Number two is this. And again, no perfect family. We all do this, and we've gotten away from this big time. It's a habit that will slowly creep in, but it's prioritizing work, phones, TV, computer, etc. over time spent building the family bonds, building those relationships.
Yeah.
Like making them, and one big, we miss those natural opportunities. Well, we all eat, but we miss an opportunity to sit down and eat together. That's something that our family has not done well over the years. We have crept into the living room,
Mm-hmm.
and it has gone from we of course our kids are pretty much grown now, so but it started out with us eating in front of the TV to one person eating in front of the TV, one person eating in the bedroom, one person eating in the kitchen. We're not even in the same room. And the opportunity to actually sit down and have a legit conversation. Think about let's think about parents with kids right now. And just take a week and do things the way you're doing them now. And then at the end of the week, really consider how many actual words you spoke to your kids or even to your spouse.
Mm-hmm.
How much time are we allowing to just slip away without doing anything productive or positive within our family bonds? And so we got to figure out how to prioritize time that is spent playing games, doing something where we're literally interacting, not just sitting in front of the boob tube.
And, to coin a phrase from Dr. Phil, 15 minutes. He talked about one time how he and his family dealt with these kinds of things, and he said that when he'd get home from work, his wife would get home from work, what they would do is kids go to their rooms, and mom and dad went to their room, and they just laid on the bed in the dark, just flopped on the bed, and everybody took 15 minutes to just chill, and mom and dad talked.
Yeah.
Told each other about their day. And so they had 15 minutes of human contact connecting. Then they got up, and then they went and got the kids, and they went out and got snacks, talked to the kids for 10 or 15 minutes, and then the evening got started.
Sure.
And it doesn't have to be, the old Leave It to Beaver, everybody sits around with their tying on and their little fork and, 23 hours of dinner and washing dishes. But do make intentional 10 or 15 minutes to be in the same space, make eye contact, electronics down.
Sure.
Connect for 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's an intentional, that's the best approach. It has to be intentional. And the thing about it is, let everybody know. Don't sneak attack this. Hey kids, sit them down at some point. This is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And we're not trying to force this on you, but we're going to commit to this together. And we really hope that you will engage in this. Let's just try it. We're going to do it for a week.
Sure.
We're going to do this for a week, and at the end of the week, we'll see what happens. Maybe a few of the relationships move on with it. You might have one stubborn kid that just flat out won't engage. But the reality is you're just putting an intentional effort into breaking these habits that will, over time, it's a slow fade.
Mm-hmm.
They will slowly sneak in, and all of a sudden, you're looking at a stranger across from you. They've grown up, and what happened?
Yeah.
What happened to how fast that time went? I didn't even realize what was going on. I don't even know you.
Yeah, exactly.
When are you moving out? So number 3, so a quick review. First one is constant criticism instead of constructive communication. Number 2 is prioritizing work, phones, TV, etc. over family bonding. And number 3 is this. This is a big one. This is big. This is big. If we could have families grab a hold of this one and take this one forward, we wouldn't even have to do any others. You break this habit right here, it changes your world and their world.
I'm so excited to hear this.
The habit is holding grudges instead of, and here's the big word, choosing forgiveness.
Mm. Mm.
So maybe the greatest place to start is where you sit down and you just flat out say, okay, I got problems with you people. But I'm going to choose forgiveness. So it's time for us to start breaking some of these grudges. We don't need to be holding on to these grudges.
And forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting.
Exactly. No, it
It doesn't mean
doesn't.
be a doormat.
And people don't realize that the person who's going to benefit the most from the forgiveness is the forgiver.
Yes.
Because now all of a sudden we can do something with this.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of continue to just wallow in it
Right.
and be a wet blanket over our family.
No, I've seen families hold grudges for years.
Oh yeah, like all the way to the grave.
When have you spoken to them? Well, they haven't called me
Mm-hmm.
in 5 years.
Hmm.
Have you called them? They haven't called me in 5.
Yep. You wouldn't believe what they said to me. Well, how long ago was that? 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you suppose would happen if you had a conversation with them? Oh, I don't know. Okay, so then that conversation happens, and the person says, I never said that. Who told you that? Well, so-and-so down the street. Or Julio and, third cousin.
Marge said that John said that you said.
Yeah, exactly. And so you've been upset and mad and grouchy for 10 years over something that didn't even happen.
Yeah.
That kind of crap happens all the time too. So communicate. Choose forgiveness.
Choose forgiveness.
And that's just to walk in this world in a spirit of forgiveness. I love what you said one time. Over the last almost, how long have we been doing this?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. One of the things that just jumped out at me, you said one time, is one of the greatest ways to walk into a room is to walk in and pre-forgive.
Oh, yeah.
Just walk in, you already know you're going to forgive. No matter what happens.
But you know what they're going to do. You know what they're going to say. You know how this evening's going to go. So you forgive them now.
Mm.
And then walk in.
Yeah. It changes everything.
It does.
That spirit of forgiveness is such, and that's where it affects you, I'm telling you, as much as it's going to affect anybody. Because now you aren't just co-signing on their behavior and letting it bring everything down.
Right.
And so you walk in pre-forgiven. That's excellent. So holding grudges instead of choosing forgiveness, we're going to break that habit and we're going to start to choose forgiveness. And that will set families free. I'm telling you, that will set families free. Number 4 is this: comparing family members to others and killing confidence. That's the whole, why can't you be more like your brother? There's a whole lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know that in my own family, my brother had to deal with the reality that I was the favorite. Yeah, I'm going to tell him to listen to this.
Yeah.
No, we never had any of that, but I should have been. I should have been the favorite.
I could throw the ball a quarter mile.
I could. You got that. No, but we do that to our kids. It's a shame. We do that to family members where we will compare one family member who maybe, that's a strength for them, and we think everybody else should have it.
Sure.
So we got to be super careful with that, because that does kill confidence. God made every one of us unique, and it's important to remember that. There are certain rules that are in place, but beyond that, let the person be who they are.
Yeah.
And who they were made to be, and then see what happens. But even approaching that, changing that attitude, walking into that is a critical thing. No longer allowing that comparison to settle in. Okay, so number 5 is this: And this is a big one too. These are all big, all 7 of these. And so just take one. Take one or take 2. We'll put these up on the YouTube
Okay.
list. But this one is another big one because it's this. It's, you earlier you said forgive but don't forget. Well, one thing that we do want to forgetting.
Forgetting.
You need to start to remember better. No, we forget to show appreciation.
Right.
The simple thank yous. The hey, and I really appreciate. If I haven't said it lately, I really appreciate everything that you do. I appreciate the fact that God brought you into this family. That I just thank you.
For
whatever it is.
and this is, for whatever it is, you're struggling for an example right there, but you're right. Saying thank you for being you. Thank you for being in this family. That's nice, but to make it really resonate,
Mm-hmm.
be specific.
There you go. That's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're especially because in the context of what we're talking about, we forget to compliment people. We forget to appreciate them. Well, if I'm going to show them appreciation, what am I showing appreciation for?
Sure.
And that specific statement that I appreciate. Hey, I know I don't say it very much, but you doing this every day or every week, I see that and I appreciate that. That one specific, that they know you're seeing that you're actually saying something meaningful at that point. But just, hey, I wanted to let you guys know I appreciate you being in my family.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this isn't your family. And you appreciate what?
Yeah.
Because you don't act like it. So
You're just faking it.
yeah, it has that. I know what you're trying to do when people do that, but to make it resonate with the other person, that feedback loop of I saw you do this specific thing, and therefore I'm showing you appreciation for that specific thing. That hits like an arrow. It really does.
Well, and so in order to do that, something good has already taken place because now you're looking for the good.
Mm-hmm.
And we've said before, whatever it is that you look for, you're going to find.
Yes, yes.
So if you're looking for good, you'll find the good.
If you look for a reason to compliment somebody or to thank them or appreciate them, then you'll start seeing all the things that they're actually doing that you do actually appreciate.
Yeah, absolutely. Even when they do something like, let's say, open a door for you.
Mm-hmm.
They open a door, and instead of just saying thank you, stop and literally look at them and say, thank you very much for doing that, for opening that door for me. You are a very, you're thoughtful. You're thoughtful. You're a very thoughtful person. And then you give them a big hug, and then you spend a moment there. You bond.
Okay, you're making it weird.
And it changes your life.
But the point being that if you look for something to appreciate, you'll find something to appreciate. And
You will.
a few years ago, we did a book study, and one of the homework assignments was to go home and write a list of 10 things you're thankful for.
Mm-hmm.
You appreciate. And so I remember one of the group members sat down, they were writing their list, and they came back in and they said they're writing their list, 7, 8, and about number 9, they were sharing with the groups that I really began to notice all the wonderful things going on in life that I never would have thought of before. And they wrote, I am thankful for this ballpoint pen that has ink available 24/7 for the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's a modern marvel of technology that I take for granted. And they just, there just flowed from there. Once they, wow, this pen. Wow, this is great. I have to have a quill and a bottle of ink and spill it and, just, bam, I just got, and it opened their eyes at that moment, all the wonderful things that they have in their life that they take advantage of or ignore every day.
Sure. Yeah. We have all these things around us that we can be thankful for, and we completely miss it.
Yeah.
And then just brings us
Back to number
all
one
the
of
way
being
down.
negative and criticizing everything that's not right.
That's right. All right, so quick review.
Okay.
Constant criticism instead of constructive communication. Number 2, the habit of prioritizing work, phones, TV, etc. over family bonding. Habit number 3, holding grudges instead of choosing forgiveness. Number 4, comparing family members to others and killing confidence. That obviously includes also comparing your kids to other people's kids.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta be super careful with that.
Yes, yes.
Number 5 is forgetting to show appreciation. And then number 6, this is just, it's a big one that has to be, everybody's got to be on board with this. Poor financial management that creates constant tension and blame.
Mm.
So, money is the love of it, the necessity of it
Mm-hmm.
can absolutely come in if it's not managed poorly. The reality is this: you either have money or money has you.
Right.
And so, the wisdom of Scripture tells us that we are not to be slave to the lender. Well, poor money management leads us there.
Yeah.
And it absolutely will cause family problems. It will bring crazy into your family. So getting that under control and not being ashamed or embarrassed to ask for help. To go ask for help. To sit down with your family first and say, okay, some things need to change. It starts with me, and we want to do better in this. I want to do better with this, and so here's what we're going to take a look at. We need to. Money is right now controlling us, and we want to be. Money is it's a beautiful servant, but it can also be a ruthless master,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's a big one. So when it comes to the crazy in our families, when we have money and we are and it is a servant to us, it's a beautiful thing. And so getting that habit under control of poor money management. And then finally, number 7, one more drum roll. Avoiding all of this. Just avoiding all of this. You go right ahead and continue to walk down that path. But the last one is avoiding honest conversations and sweeping issues under the rug.
It is a habit that will kill a relationship.
Yeah.
So these are the things not to do.
Right.
And we're trying to give you things to do as we talk about what not to do. So number 7 here, if you've gotten lost, these are things not to do. And not to do is to avoid
the conversations that are necessary, the hard conversations. And just taking the issue and sweeping it right under the area rug.
And you will create the very thing you're trying to avoid.
Yep. Craziness.
I had a guy a couple of weeks ago was talking about how he wanted this relationship to work. And so when his girlfriend asked him this question about something in his phone, he lied.
Mm-hmm.
Because he didn't want her to get upset, didn't want her to be mad at him, didn't want to break up. So he lied. And then when she caught the lie, guess what happened? She got mad. And they broke up.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, what? Knowing her, had you said, yeah, that's what this is, what would have happened next? He said, it would have been a really hard conversation. He said, but do you think you might have worked out? Yeah. But I just didn't want the argument. I didn't want us to break up.
Yeah.
Avoiding the difficult conversations will kill a relationship.
Yeah. Well, and so...
Or just like what's probably more normal is we avoid those difficult conversations, so we're never talking about anything meaningful.
Sure.
It's always superficial. Hey, how you doing? Did you see the weather today?
Everything's always right there on the surface.
Mm-hmm.
And the reality is when that happens, when we don't go deep, then we're all just always walking around on thin ice.
When you drift apart.
Yep. So now you are the one listening to this. I'm talking to you out there in whatever country and wherever you are today.
I think I'm learning Japanese.
Yep. And this isn't about trying to figure out how to get somebody else to do this. This starts with you, because you control you.
Yes.
Nobody else controls you. You don't control anybody else, but it starts with you. And how can you present this? Well, first with yourself, but how can you present this in a positive and healthy way in any relationship, in any situation? So start with yourself.
Best leadership is by example.
Yep, absolutely. Awesome.
Oh, thank you so much for bringing in these 7 ways to ruin a relationship.
Well, we're going to talk about this more coming up in the next year, because this is a huge deal, and we all deal with this kind of stuff. And so, and it literally, it don't matter what country you're in, we all have the same issues. We all deal with the same stuff.
Exact same stuff.
Yep. So I'm excited about next year. Doc, thanks again for all you do for the podcast. All the let me get specific with you. All the videos. All the and looking good when I come in here, so I got something good to look at. All that stuff.
We run out of time.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Mike. I am going to shoot you.
Oh, we didn't hit it? We just did that whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Holy moly. That was good. Oh, I got one job. Wow.
Okay.
Is there a backup program that I can purchase?